Hi there, this is Ronnie coming at you with a video. I'm almost tempted to title this video Duh, Things That Players and GMs Should Already Know. I could make a series out of it, but I'm going to hit on one because I think it needs to be said, and that's a sad thing, because what I'm about to say shouldn't need to be said. This should be such a duh moment that, quite frankly, I shouldn't need to say it, but it seems it needs to be said, which is kind of sad, really. It's sad, it's depressing, it's pretty sad. So, here it is. GM stands for Games Master. And you've got a host of different names. You've got the sort of original one, which was the DM, the Dungeon Master. You've got the Animator, if you're playing Toon. You've got the Host if you're playing Castle Falkenstein. You've got the Keeper if you're playing Call of Cthulhu. Referee sometimes get used, but Games Master GM has become kind of the sort of one size fits all generic title. Here's the thing that, sadly, it seems, needs to be said. GMs aren't just one gender only. We're not all guys. Seriously. As shocking and surprising and as sort of fantastical a notion as it might be to some people, women, transsexuals, they can all be GMs as well. Men, women, transsexuals, all genders, any genders, no genders, anyone can be anyone can be a GM. Not just guys. If you're talking about a specific GM, either because you are praising that particular GM or critiquing, by all means, when you are talking about that GM, use the appropriate pronoun. He, she, him, her. But if you're talking about GMs in a collective sense, them, they. You got to keep it gender neutral, folks, because there's more than one gender you are talking to. It's the same, it's the same as assuming that all players are male, which is just nuts. I'm sorry, it's nuts, it's dumb, it's stupid, If you're going to talk about GMs, even if your only gaming experience has been with GMs of one gender, if you're a member of something like the RPG Brigade or any sort of Facebook community, surely you will have realised that there are more than guys in the group, and more than guys who GM. Start finding neutral pronouns. collective pronouns. Them, they, their. You know, if you want to talk about a specific male GM, by all means, him, he. You want to talk about specific female, she, her. You know. But if you're talking collective, them, they, their. This shouldn't need to be said. This video shouldn't need to be made. Apparently it does. That's food for thoughts, guys. And if people honestly haven't wised up to that yet, then we have a problem in our hobby, and it needs to be addressed.